calling emergency.
My mommy and Daddy are having a fight. Could you just send the police, please? They're having a fight because he's always drinking beer and getting drunk. And, I don't want him to do nothing strange with the baby because if they drop him, he's a newborn baby. He's very delicate. Oh, my God!
The police are on their way, okay?
I'm Charlene Strasser, Executive Director at the Family Development Center. Many of the families that we work with at the Family Development Center are extremely high risk. The state of Oregon defines a family as being high risk if they have 5 or more risk factors, and a typically functioning family might have 2 or 3. But the families that we're working with this year have 27 risk factors per family. This is our average. So there are huge barriers for them to overcome. 100% of our families this year report to us that they are experiencing high stress in their lives. 93% of our families have experienced depression in one form or another. 92% of the parents we're working with report to us that they were abused as children themselves. This also weighs heavily when you're thinking about how do I parent my own children. 90% of the children currently enrolled at the center have had open abuse cases or have had an investigation of abuse at one time or another in their lives. And 80% of the families tell us that they've experienced domestic violence, either presently or in their recent past. 79% of the families we work with report to us that they are still using or have recently used drugs or alcohol. And 40% of that 79% report to us that meth is their drug of choice. Many parents enroll in the program not even realizing that they could parent their children in ways that are different from the way that they were parented. Poverty, neglect, abuse are all generational. At the Family Development Center, we work to form a partnership with parents in the program because we realize that parenting is the toughest and yet the most rewarding job that you'll ever have. My staff are very dedicated to the therapeutic model, and our philosophy has always been that in order for us to make any lasting changes for the children that we work with therapeutically in the classrooms, we must also work with the parents in the home environment to make those changes permanent and lasting. We see families working hard at Family Development Center. They want to give their children a better life. They want to be the best parents they can be. And this is not often easy to get healthy when they've had all of these issues facing them for many, many years. Douglas County has a tremendous need for the services that we provide at Family Development Center. We currently have 90 children receiving therapeutic services in the program, and for every child in the program, there are 2 on the waiting list.
The essence of a relief nursery model is really the comprehensive combination of services that families get. That not only do the children get a positive pro-social experience in the therapeutic classroom where they have adults that can nurture them and help them focus on learning positive pro-social skills, problem solving, negotiating, building empathy, which is so important for our culture to grow and expand. But their parents are getting that same support in the home. They learn to understand why their child at 2 is throwing a temper tantrum, why their child at 4 is wanting to do everything on their own. And so they have someone they can talk to about this. They have another support system in the community that they can say, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do at this point. Help me be a better parent to my child. Help me learn to do what my child needs me to do so that I can build a positive relationship with them, modeling so that when they go to school and later in life, they'll be able to build positive attachments with those around them. That's really the essence of a relief nursery.
I didn't feel in the beginning that I abused my child, but I did by my choices and my actions. After I was referred here, I began outpatient treatment at ADAPT, and they realized that not only did I have problems with my meth addiction, I also had problems with parenting. I did not know how to parent my children without using meth. The Family Development Center has been with me through the whole process. It took me a few years to get clean. I did extensive parenting classes because I did not know how to communicate with my kids. I didn't know how to parent at all. And they were there every step of the way with me. The teachers were wonderful to me. They taught Cutter how to communicate. They taught me how to communicate. Every day when the bus picked him up, they were there with a smile, making sure that I was okay, making sure that Cutter was okay, always offering us resources. Everybody can do this. They just don't give themselves credit. They don't believe in themselves enough, I think. They just don't. It's one step at a time. It's one good choice after another. And if you continue to make small steps and good choices, you just grow and you heal. Throughout my process of healing and growth, I've came in contact with a lot of other agencies here in Douglas County. And from my heart, I truly believe that the Family Development Center is the only program that offers the full range, not only to help the children, to help the parents, to find the parents' resources. There is no other program in this county that has benefited me and my family more than the Family Development Center.